Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Sports Mixtape, Sports Roundup for the week. Still another part of that year where there's not a whole lot to get invested in the sports world, but we got baseball, the trade deadline just finalized, a lot of moves in the league. One big one including Jimmy's Yankees. You want to tell them about this rookie?
Yeah, well,
that they brought up, and
we've had a lot of issues at shortstop. We thought Volpe was the answer. He's the only guy in the history of Major League Baseball that his first 3 years had over 1,800 plate appearances and an OPS under 285. The only player. Brian Cashman really loves this dude, apparently, because any other player, if you're that bad and commit that many errors, you're getting sent down. Anyway, finally happened. We got our guy George Lombard Jr. Heck of a night. Home run with his parents in the crowd on his second plate appearance ever in the majors. Very smooth in the outfield, but I'm excited to see what this kid could do.
I could be totally wrong in this, but does he have a brother in the league?
He has a brother in the minor leagues.
So is he on the Yankees as well, or a different team?
I don't think so. His brother made his debut the same night, I think in single A ball.
Yeah.
And
hit a home run,
hit
right?
a home run.
Yeah.
And they looked like identical swings. It was identical launch
left
angles.
Center, second plate appearance off of whoever they were playing. I don't remember who they were playing.
But he made
Cardinals.
He made a handful of really impressive defensive plays at shortstop, and 2 for 4, drew a walk. Really good plate appearances.
I wish I wrote this down. I saw a guy. Did you see the dude from the Giants that spent, I think, like 9 years in the minors and came up and got his first career hit.
Oh, nice.
And he was coming to first base, and you've never seen anyone with a bigger smile on their face just like coming around first base.
That's not quite so glamorous, minor league ball, for all those years.
No, and that's you like to see it. These guys that hustle in the minors all those years coming up.
Did you guys notice, I want to say there's a guy on the Tigers, I think made his debut this last week, and they were pointing out more and more baseball players are going to an interlocking golf grip on the baseball bat. I think it was a guy for the Tigers. I gotta check. You guys will have to look into it.
Keep your hands from rolling the ball over.
No idea.
I'm gonna have to try that tomorrow while I'm out on the course.
Yeah. Go baseball grip on the course, golf grip on the field.
Yeah.
Well, the Yankees, it's good to see someone else beef up, because right now it's Dodgers versus the league.
I mean, that's the thing.
How does no one else?
Well,
I wanted to see, personally, now that the Mets are just a dumpster fire, I wanted to see I wanted to see the Brewers make a push for him. Could you imagine him and Miz as a 1-2 punch?
No, it would have been sick, and I just, sickening the rotation that the Dodgers are going to have in the postseason. I mean, I think that 4 of their 5 guys are Cy Young Award winners. I mean,
it's crazy.
Hey,
how are you going to beat that?
He caught an L in his first appearance as a Dodger. 0 run support at all. He gave up 2 runs. He still pitched pretty damn good.
The Dodgers have an all-star team.
Oh,
they field an all-star team.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When you do this whole thing where you're going to pay players over the next 20 years, it feels unfair. But look. They better win. They better win now before they have to start paying these players in several years. But I guess that's their plan. And Scooble, come on. Did he have a no trade clause? I don't even know. Where you pick where he wanted to go.
I don't know, but I was surprised because what they got back for him wasn't it's a 1-year rental, obviously, but what they got back for him, I'm just surprised another one of these teams didn't try to make a push.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure other teams tried to get him, but
other teams like the Yankees.
Yeah, I don't think
Steinbrenner doesn't spend money anymore. Not like his dad did. He's got deep pockets and short arms. Hal Steinbrenner.
Yeah, and I think at this point, like Brian, I don't even know if that guy comes to the office. He probably just lets Cashman run everything. And, that guy hasn't been good in years. But we had a few other moves. I know Adley Rutschman went to the Red Sox. That was a big pickup for them because they're one of the hottest teams in baseball.
Reyes to the Phillies, good contact batting average guy. A couple guys changed teams. Peralta went to Tampa, I think. Mets just unloaded whoever they could.
Yeah.
I think they got rid of 7 guys.
Yeah, a couple relievers, Holmes, Peralta. I told you guys this before the show started. I hope this was wrong, but I read an article this week. I think the Mets have the 3rd worst record in the majors, but their combined entire minor league system has a worse record in baseball this year. So it's a bleak future right now.
Do you think Juan Soto cares, or he's just like, I don't care about winning?
Did you guys see the report? It came out today that Peralta.
I don't think Soto understands a word anyone's saying around him.
Peralta brokered a preseason meeting between Lindor and Soto because there's a lot of tension between those guys.
Okay.
And the report just came out today. But we talk about it. I feel like at least once a month.
And
what the Mets did is, you want to talk about not being afraid to spend money. Yeah. Cohen is out here just making it rain.
Look, when you're worth billions of dollars and you're a fan of a team, it's easy to make that mistake.
He said we're going to be the Dodgers of the East Coast. Well, he's spending like the Dodgers.
It's hard to have someone who's a fan of a team also be the owner with that kind of money because it just kind of, you're not really in the best interest of the team. You're kind of trying to build this team and throwing money at it. That doesn't really work, like you said, unless you're
one
the
of the
Dodgers.
best owned teams in all sports is the Baltimore Ravens, and that's because that owner is never seen, never heard from, and he just lets professionals do their job.
And the Atlanta Braves. Look at the Braves have the second best record in baseball this year. Look at what they do on a very middle of the road payroll every year.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest mistake too. When owners get involved, it's like, why do you think you have money?
It's a tale as old as Dallas.
Well, it's like you're a billionaire, so you think what qualifies you to know anything about baseball or running a team? But that's what these guys do, and it's not just the Mets. There's a ton of teams. I mean,
it's the world that Jerry created.
But that's where a lot of Mets fans are hot right now because Cohen is just obviously not afraid to spend money. But he seems to be tied at the hip to Stearns, who just gave away the backbone of the Mets culture and organization this year. And he doesn't seem to be in the hot seat at all. The Mets are 18 games under 500 and brought in all of these guys who are past their prime, which is, we've been doing that for years, well before Cohen got there. Mm-hmm. But it's been a rough product to watch. The Mets have had their meltdowns. 2 years ago, they were in the NLCS, took the Dodgers to 6 games, but we were in the mix for a couple years in a row. We'd blow a late season lead to the Braves almost every year, or the Phillies, but you look at those teams, you had guys on those teams that could hit.
Yeah.
The Mets
cared about the game, too. You
could see Nimmo,
they
McNeil,
wanted to win.
Polar Bear, and now that when you let guys like that have been cornerstones who are homegrown talent, you let them all go, and you bring in these, it's still a locker room. These guys got to gel. They got to click, and I think Bryce Harper said it best a few weeks ago in an interview. The Mets just completely lost their identity.
Yeah, he caught a little flack for that, but I agree. He's not telling any lies there. It's just your homegrown talent, those guys that you bring in that are the core of the team, when you get rid of them, there's not much left there. It's hard to build that chemistry back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Thursday, I think football preseason starts this week.
Yeah, Thursday
night. We got a little bit to talk about with football.
We're going to get to see
we're a week into training camp.
Where did Beck go?
Miami quarterback.
No, where did he go?
The Raiders.
Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah, okay.
He's going to start for the Cardinals.
They're playing the Raiders, I think, to open up.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to play in that game, but usually no one plays in these Hall of Fame games. But there'll be some rookies out there. It'll be nice just to have football on the TV.
Yeah.
At least in the background. But
Yeah, and then you think college is probably just a few weeks away.
yeah, we were talking about it. We got injuries already mounting in the NFL on a lot of teams.
Surprise, surprise. San Francisco 49ers have a couple on their injury report already.
I mean, they got to move their practice.
It's a bad
facility.
look. It's a bad look.
Got to move that practice.
Pearsall's needed, Neil. Mike Evans, who, let's be fair, he's injured a lot, but he's got a quad thing going on. Kind of crazy, the car accident with Shanahan, saying he almost lost his eye, like real bad concussion.
It's funny because I remember that came out and it was like a 21-year-old caused accident with Shanahan. He actually came out to the media.
Said it was his fault.
Yeah, he was like, everyone's blaming. I don't know why. He was like, that was me. I was bending down. He was bending down to pick up his glasses or something. But he almost lost an eye.
Crazy.
Pretty wild.
But yeah, a lot of, as fantasy football season is right around the corner, there's a lot of new faces and new places this year.
A lot of new running back tandems.
Combos.
Combos in different places.
We'll have a fantasy football episode where we'll talk about, I guess our favorite picks on the year and guys in new places, sleepers, all that good stuff.
The most strange person to see in another uniform, though, was Amon-Ra St. Brown.
No, he's on Detroit.
He's still on the Lions.
Who went to Jacksonville?
Jacksonville? Running back?
You mean Etienne in the Saints?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Getting facts crossed.
Anyway,
as usual.
I saw Deebo Samuel, though. He looked like he ate the old Deebo Samuel when he was at practice. But
Commanders just made a move today. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's a solid receiver.
He'll give you
always
about
brings
6 games.
drama, but you'll get something out of him. Help out the young quarterback, Jaden Daniels.
It's almost as bad as the Giants with OBJ.
Well, this is the year of hope where, you get on whatever website and you're seeing everybody looks good in camp. Everyone looks spry. The young guys look good, and then reality hits. And
it's funny because I was on Instagram and I was scrolling through, and about 3 different teams were like, "Oh, look at how big Travis Hunter got from last year to this year." And I'm looking at him going, and I was like, he was already a big guy. It didn't look that different to me, but they go, "Oh, look at how fast he is," and it's like a guy catching a pass and without pads on, and you're like, okay, I know they got to put stuff out, but
well, look, I don't know.
Everyone's getting excited.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but I loved it. The clips from the Eagles-Patriots practice where Christian Gonzalez just locked down A.J. Brown. Like, I think he caught they're having a joint practice right now.
Oh, I got
so
you.
Like some Pats are going against Pats, and they're like mixing it up together. He locked down A.J. Brown. They were showing the stats, and then they showed Devontae Smith just burn him, get loose. But I also saw A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown dislocated a finger already on a pass.
There's going to be a lot of dinged up players come starting the season.
We know the drama that Brown brings, although he tries to claim he doesn't, but we'll see how that works out.
I'm excited to see Devontae Smith in the 1A role. He's going to be one of my big fantasy guys that I talk about this year, seeing him get a chance to do his
Hurts
thing.
is going to have to throw it to someone downfield, but
Hurts doesn't throw it downfield.
He throws an incredible go ball. He's got one of the best deep balls in football.
But Devontae Smith is that guy. He was Brown wasn't a burner.
No.
He was just a big dude. Smith could really wiggle free and have a big year.
Yeah, it's going to be every year you think, what are there, 14 playoff teams? Every year on average you get like 7-ish turnover where 7 new teams come in. And so, it's not going to be the same teams that you just pencil in from last year. You got Mahomes coming back from injury. Chiefs didn't make the playoffs last year.
The Chiefs are going to be good again this year.
Don't forget, you got Mike McDaniel, who, let's face it, his head coaching thing didn't go that well. But him with the Chargers as an offensive coordinator, that team could be pretty explosive.
I'm looking at Herbert having a bounce back season this year.
This is my thing with Herbert. He doesn't get injured, but everyone thinks every year he's going to have like this monster year and lead them deep, and it hasn't happened yet. So who knows? Mike McDaniel could unlock that this year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is, we'll save some of this for the NFL, but this is also like we're getting close to make it or break it time for Lamar Jackson.
It is.
We're getting close to that time of like, we talk about this guy like he's one of the best in the league. He's not really done much in the postseason.
No, and look, I've said this before probably on here, but one of my favorite players to watch play is Lamar. He's just exciting to watch, but you're right, like you have to get over the hump at some point.
And he didn't run a lot last year. It was another thing.
He was injured a lot last year.
I think that was more due to injury, but that's his... He's got to run. That's what makes him great. It's like Michael Vick.
Supposedly he's looking good right now in camp.
They all are.
But, yeah.
Any reports out of Giants camp besides Neighbors looking like
I saw a video of Neighbors and OBJ running routes, and they looked like mirror images. And I don't know if that's a good thing.
You don't want to be...
Like OBJ's back, or if that's a bad thing, like Neighbors isn't quite there yet.
Yeah.
But Scattaboo just walking around the field during practice with his helmet off, just screaming and yelling.
Headbutting things.
He's a clear number one there. Everyone gets out of his way.
Do you guys know, because that would have been a fun candidate for it this year with those personalities, who are they doing Hard Knocks on this year? Does anybody have any idea?
I think, I thought I just saw a clip. And I don't remember who it was. Seattle, maybe?
Weren't they starting to do it where they were bouncing around the teams?
They do one during the season now, like mid-season. But I think it is. I think it might be Seattle.
I think it's Seattle. I just saw a clip of Seattle's running back coach like yelling at the young guys in there after.
Well, I started this past week the newest season of Quarterback on Netflix, which is always like a fun show. This one's good. It's got Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Joe Flacco, and Cam Ward, who I really like so far in the show. He's got some personality to say the least.
Cam Ward, another Miami guy.
Yeah.
Well, football right around the corner. I can't wait. PGA Tour is in the FedEx Cup race right now. I think it's the Wyndham Open playing in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah, that one is in Greensboro.
That's starting tomorrow. Keep an eye because only the top 70 in the rankings after this tournament continue on in the FedEx race. Once again, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Sports Roundup. We'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.